You constantly hear, eat less sugar to lose weight. You cut down on desserts, you give up soda. But somehow, the belly fat doesn't disappear and your energy still crashes. You, like most people trying to eat right, have fallen victim to the biggest deception in dietetics. You are looking for the enemy in the cake, but it's sitting right there in your fridge, disguised as a healthy product. Today, we are talking about what is worse than sugar for your metabolism and fat storage, products that give you an insulin spike without providing satiety. I'm Olivia, and this is the Olivia Lab. Today, I'll show you why your healthy whole grain bread and 7 other hidden enemies are making you fat. We will reveal 8 products you must eliminate immediately to finally see your belly fat begin to melt away. Our main problem is not calories, but insulin. This is the master key hormone that unlocks the cell to store energy, and it also blocks fat burning. And the fastest way to spike insulin is not to eat candy, but to eat fast carbohydrates without fiber and protein, the very products labeled as low calorie or healthy. For most people, belly fat is not just fat, it's also water and inflammation. And our 8 enemies today are the champions at creating this inflammatory edema. We will break down 8 such Trojan horses in your diet. Eliminate them, and you will see your energy levels stabilize and hunger between meals disappear. Enemy 1, vegetable oils. We start with the most unexpected killer in every home, refined vegetable oils. I'm talking about sunflower, corn, and soybean oil. You think they are better than butter? That's a myth. These oils are overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Their excess is like pouring fuel onto the fire of chronic inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a direct path to insulin resistance. Your fat cells cannot function properly, and your body switches to storage mode. To make these oils clear and odorless, they are heated to extreme temperatures and processed with chemicals. Essentially, they are not food. They are industrial products. These inflammatory oils also directly impact vascular health. You are not just gaining fat, you are wearing out your cardiovascular system, thinking you are cooking healthy. Ditch immediately. All refined oils. Replace with olive oil is great for salads and light cooking, but for frying, it's better to use coconut oil or clarified butter, ghee. This is one of the fastest steps to reducing inflammation. Enemy 2. Fat-free products. Enemy number 2. Everything labeled 0% fat. This is the main trap people trying to lose weight fall into. When a manufacturer removes fat from a product, they must restore its flavor and texture. What do they replace it with? Sugar, starch, and chemical thickeners. You bought healthy fat-free cottage cheese, but got an insulin bomb with minimal satiety. You're hungry in an hour and end up eating more. Crucial fact: fat is not the enemy. Fat provides satiety and does not cause an insulin response. By eliminating fat, you eliminate the main stop signal for hunger. These products disrupt the function of the hormone leptin, which is responsible for satiety. Your body doesn't feel like it's had enough food because you removed the fat, and that's why you are constantly craving more. Ditch immediately. All fat-free cottage cheese, yogurts, low-fat milk. Replace with products with normal fat content, 3.2%, 4% and higher. Your goal is satiety, not low calories. Enemy 3. Fruit yogurts. Enemy number 3. Fruit yogurts. Unless you make it yourself, it's not yogurt, it's a dessert. An average serving can contain up to 7 teaspoons of added sugar, often in the form of fruit syrup or high fructose corn syrup. This sugar, combined with lactose or milk sugar, causes a powerful insulin spike, forcing the body to immediately store fat, especially around the waist. Hidden nuance: excess fructose from syrups and sweet snacks stresses the liver and can eventually lead to fatty liver disease. You are creating a health risk for your liver under the guise of a healthy snack. Ditch immediately. Any yogurt with a fruit filling. Replace with plain Greek yogurt, where you can add a few fresh berries or cinnamon for flavor. Do you see how this works? You buy healthy oil, low-calorie yogurt, and energizing juice. But what you are actually paying for is a double dose of insulin and hunger. I perfectly understand your frustration. You tried, but you were deceived. Let's see where else this trap awaits you. Enemy 4. Ready-made sauces and dressings. The fourth enemy that leaves belly fat no chance of burning. Ready-made sauces and dressings. You prepared clean chicken and a salad, but poured mayonnaise, ketchup, teriyaki, or Caesar dressing over it. You added a concentrate of enemies 1, 2, and 3. Sauces are a mixture of the cheapest vegetable oils, sugar or syrup, and chemical thickeners. This is the perfect cocktail for systemic inflammation and an insulin hit. Check how many grams of sugar are in a serving of your favorite sauce. Often, it's more than in a chocolate bar. You are turning clean protein into a sugar-fat bomb. Ditch immediately. All ready-made sauces in plastic bottles. Replace with a dressing made from olive oil, lemon juice, mustard, and spices that you prepare yourself. Enemy 5. Energy bars. The fifth, very popular enemy, energy and protein bars. You buy them at the gym, thinking about protein and energy. In reality, most of these bars are compressed sugar, meaning syrups, maltodextrin, and cheap soy protein. They are meant for athletes after a marathon, not for office workers. Even if there's no sugar, there will be sugar substitutes like maltitol or sorbitol that cause bloating, gas, and intestinal issues. These substitutes are not fully digested. They are fermented by bacteria in the gut. This causes discomfort and swelling, which you mistake for fatness. Ditch immediately any bar where the first 3 ingredients include syrups or maltodextrin. Replace with nuts, seeds, or natural dark chocolate. Enemy 6. Juices and fruit smoothies. The sixth enemy, which many consider a symbol of health, packaged fruit juices and smoothies. When you drink juice, you remove all the fiber from the fruit that slows down sugar absorption. You get pure, concentrated fructose. A glass of apple juice can cause an insulin spike that is the same as, if not greater than, a glass of Coca-Cola, but without the warning label. Fructose doesn't go to the muscles. It goes to the liver and turns into fat. Your healthy morning juice is a direct path to accumulating belly fat and fatty liver. Ditch immediately all store-bought juices. Replace with whole fruits with fiber or water with lemon and cucumber. Enemy 7. Sports drinks, adding the seventh enemy, which many drink during a workout to recover. Isotonic sports drinks. If you are running a marathon or doing heavy CrossFit, you don't need this sugar concentrate. These drinks are pure dextrose, sodium, and artificial colors. They cause a huge spike in blood sugar, which instantly interrupts the fat-burning process initiated by your workout. You worked out for an hour just to ruin it. The goal of these drinks is to quickly replenish glycogen in the muscles. If you haven't completely depleted it, you are simply storing the sugar as fat. Ditch immediately all brightly colored isotonic drinks. Replace with water with a pinch of sea salt and lemon to restore electrolytes. Enemy 8. Whole grain bread. And finally, our main enemy, which we talked about from the very beginning, the product you eat every day thinking it is beneficial. Your healthy whole grain bread. Why is it often called a hormonal enemy? Because it can cause an uncontrolled rise in glucose, especially in large portions. Many modern types of bread, even whole grain ones, have a high glycemic index. Glucose from them quickly enters the bloodstream, causing a powerful insulin release. This insulin hit forces your body to A. Immediately store energy, and B. Block fat burning for the next few hours. You can't burn the fat you already have, and you immediately store new fat. The second problem is gluten. For most healthy people, gluten does not damage the gut, but not for everyone. If you have a hidden sensitivity or intolerance, it can increase inflammation and swelling. Studies show that in people with insulin resistance or diabetes, eating bread for breakfast causes a stronger insulin response than other foods. In reasonable amounts and paired with protein, it is safe. Ditch immediately All store-bought bread made from premium wheat flour. Replace with fiber, nut flour, or small portions of real, not imitation, sourdough bread. Here is a quick list of all 8 enemies. 1. Vegetable oils, ditch refined. Replace with olive oil, ghee. 2. Fat-free products, ditch 0% fat. Replace with 3.2% plus fat products. 3. Fruit yogurts, ditch with filling. Replace with Greek yogurt plus berries. 4. Ready-made sauces, ditch teriyaki, ketchup. Replace with homemade dressing. 5. Energy bars, ditch those with syrups. Replace with nuts, dark chocolate. 6. Juices, smoothies, ditch store-bought juices. Replace with whole fruits, water. 7. Sports drinks, ditch isotonics. Replace with water plus salt, lemon. 8. Whole grain bread, ditch store-bought. Replace with sourdough bread, nut flour. You looked for complicated diets, you starved, and you counted calories. But the solution was elsewhere. You were simply giving your body the wrong signals through these 8 healthy products. Belly fat is not a punishment for aging. It is a hormonal reaction to products with a high insulin index and inflammatory oils. Start with replacement. Eliminate refined oil and fat-free yogurt today. These are the 2 easiest steps. You will see the results in reduced bloating and hunger within 3 days. Stop blaming yourself. Blame the labels and the marketing. Your mission is to clean your kitchen of this 8 and regain control over your body. Now that you know the 8 main enemies, it's time to clean your kitchen. You can control your metabolism. Write in the comments which of the 8 enemies you will eliminate from your diet first. Share your experience. If this video finally gave you the answer why the fat isn't leaving, hit the like button. And, of course, subscribe to the Olivia Lab channel so you don't miss my next expert revelations. See you soon!